Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Backfire Simsport TV. Unfortunately, Sam has had a little bit of a technical issue, but we will be getting the pictures up for you very soon. So I'm Clyde Whiting, and tonight we have the official iRacing Supercars Series, Week 3 from Le Mans, and the Friday night European Strength of Field race. In the booth with me, as usual, I have Pete Bingham.
Good evening, everybody.
I have Bill Switzer.
Good evening. How's everybody doing?
And we have Sam Boozin, who's sorting through his technical issues.
Yep, good evening, everybody.
So, we're still loading into the track because it takes ages to load Le Mans. Pete, we've raced here a couple of times in this car, and we've also raced other cars here. Bit of a strange track for these cars.
It's a little odd. I wouldn't describe what I did as racing for a start. More like bumping off the scenery and wrecking the HPD that we were driving. But despite that, it is an odd track for this car. However, the slipstream that this thing gets down any of those huge straights is phenomenal. You have to be in the race to experience that. So Adam Wright, who has a bigger yellow streak than a diuretic camel, has decided not to race and put something naughty in the chat. So that's why I'm saying that. It's not the normal sort of track. I went round it with a Bathurst set, and the Bathurst set felt fine, which is testament to how big the straights are around here. It is a massive horsepower speed track. It kind of suits these cars, though. It's weird. You can still brake ridiculously late into some of the chicanes and the hairpins that are on the course. And I think it'll be a really good race because you can't get away around here, can you?
No, that's very true. Bill, a lot of cars struggle with the Porsche curves. And knowing how this car can be an understeery beast at the best of times, do you think we're likely to see a few people in trouble there?
No doubt about it, and also other places. When I first realized back when we were going to race here, I thought, why are we racing a car that has no business being on a track like that? But I had to change my tune after I raced here, because what's really deceptive is after you get past the first corner, the real sharp corner, and then you go down through Tetra Rouge and all that, you get onto those straightaways and a couple little chicanes in the middle of the Mulsanne straight, and then you think, oh, no, this is easy. So you get on the other side of the track, and holy cow, what a difference! I mean, after going as fast as this car can go, all of a sudden you have all these decreasing radius corners and all these tight little sections just before you get the start-finish line. Those like the Porsche curves and the Ford chicane or whatever they call it, I believe. My God, I mean, it's so easy to crash your car there. It really is. Big curbs there. You run over there and definitely have damage. So it's a deceptive place. You really have to stay on your toes. And like Pete's mentioned in the past, it's, a lot of times on a big track like that, it's easy to get distracted and not think, but you got to stay tuned into this track. Otherwise, you're going to be off the road, and you don't want to go off the road here. It's nasty when you crash. So, and the pit road's a bugger too. So it's not as easy as people think. So I think we're going to see some problems. I think we're going to see an interesting race.
Yeah, interesting you say about pit lane. So it's a 12-lap race. We're probably looking at laps just under the 4-minute mark. So there will be a pit stop. I'm told you can pit as early as lap 5, but if you do, you'll still have to do some saving to get to the end of the race. So I would guess that most people will be running somewhere around the halfway point and doing their pit stop there. So just on the chat, got a little bit busy. So evening, Marco Namela and Loert, Adam Wright as well. Stacey's on, Elvis is on,
Ben's driving and
Ben's
watching.
driving, chatting, and everything else like he normally does. I see Mike has joined the chat as well. So good evening, everybody. Hopefully, we've got a fantastic race coming up for you. Everybody's in qualifying at the moment. Nice to see Corey Preston back with us. Also, Stuart Dick. We've not seen him in here before. A driver that we know well from our other series, as well as AAA, Abdul Al Amri, and Pete. There's more new names again tonight for us to get wrong.
Yeah, have we? Yeah, we've seen Vincent Skillback before, haven't we? He was in last time. Jordan Wheatley, don't remember that name. Abel Verben, don't know that name either. Johan Helmans, I think we've had him in before. Alfie Prince, definitely not. Sorry.
How about Timo Lentinen? We haven't had him, have we?
No, not yet. He was in the practice session that I was in earlier.
Yep.
Sergey, is that Ravez? I'm going to go with that. And then Sean Jameson. Now that rings a bell, but I don't know why. James Ellis, Aaron Bradshaw, Ant Woodward. I don't know who that is. Does anybody know who that is? Does Stacey know who that is? I'm not sure.
Did you mention Alfie Prince?
I did, yeah. Thanks for paying attention to what I was saying there. That really makes me feel good.
Sorry, I was giving Sam broadcasting rights back.
Corey Preston back in, though. That's interesting.
Yeah, well done for paying attention, Pete. I've already said that.
I know you did, but I was just trying to, make a point.
So Stacey has got her other half watching, who she's desperate to get into iRacing. So let's hope he enjoys it, and then goes out and empties his pockets.
Now, is this the Stacey that likes yellow? I hope he makes his car yellow.
It is, yes.
All right, okay. My friend, just make sure your car is yellow, okay?
Very unusual paint scheme, isn't it? It's very good. I like the shade of blue. Or shades of blue.
Sounds like a new movie.
He just vanished.
Oh, blue and yeah, I know. It looks like that's cool.
Okay, so I think quali is.
It is as well. Yeah,
over.
We're gridding. Do you want me to do the field?
Go for the top 12.
All right then. So your pole man will be Marco Nemela off. Second will be Corey Preston. Third will be Tony Klusterman. Fourth will be Wayne Sanderson. Stuart Dick goes off fifth. Vincent Skillbeck sixth. Seventh will be Liam O'Connor. Eighth will be Tyler Newitt. Ninth will be Marco Lowert. Jordan Wheatley goes off 10th. Miro Hraski 11th. And 12th will be Abel Verben.
Okay, 13 is Sam Devantier. 14th, Marcus Blett. 15th, Ant Woodward. 16th, AAA. 17th, Johan Hellemans. 18th, Gary Craig. 19th, Adam Wright. 20th, Alfie Prince. 21st, Ben Cullen. 22nd, Timo Lettinen. 23rd, Sergey Ravez. And 24th, Sean Jameson. James Ellis, 25th, and Aaron Bradshaw, 26th. I think we just got them in. Grid is that big. They're starting in the chicane.
Yeah, I'm beyond it.
Good job, guys, getting all them in there. That was great.
As we wait for the lights, evening Chris Jackson and Steve LaValle.
Chris Jackson says this is going to be slow down hell. I think he's right.
I agree, yeah.
There's too many places you can cut corners and end up with a monster 3-second slowdown.
You're going at such a big pace. It's so easy to go off the road. It really is.
Okay, lights are coming on. And they're off straight away. We're gone. Oh, lots of wheel spin at the back.
Yeah, somebody's not properly gone and he's scared a lot of people back there.
Scared me.
Oh. Dunlop, never a good place to go 2 or 3 wide round. Ooh, anybody going to go straight on at the Dunlop chicane? Actually, that's pretty good, isn't it?
That was excellent.
Oh, who's that?
That's
Tyler
Newitt, yeah. There's a Lane O'Connor up there in third.
He's not in third.
Fourth now, sorry.
7th, I believe.
6th, I think.
Oh, he's
Okay.
dropping. Yeah, he's dropping.
So, yeah. Busy first lap so far.
Ah, the wheelie bins car, yeah.
There it is. There's a lot of Fords in the field.
There is, isn't there?
Yeah, it's good. This is tremendous. Look at that.
Yeah,
Wow,
so
what a
they're all
picture. What a
juggling for positions.
Tyler's
so
out of
easy
control
to.
here. Tyler's out. Oh, he's, no,
Whoa,
he's not.
baby.
Sorry, Tyler. I got that
What a
all wrong.
move. Oh,
Wow,
man.
that was amazing.
That
So
was beautiful.
Jordan Wheatley, by the looks of it.
Yeah.
Tyler knew it was excellent. My God, what a great pass.
Honestly, I thought he'd absolutely binned it, and he was absolutely
doubt.
in control. So apologies, Tyler.
Indeed, Pete. I agree with you totally. But
Look at the gap bit in front of him, though. The first, like, 7 cars are gone. First 8 cars, I think it is, or something like that.
what a grouping, huh?
Oh, that's not a good line through there. Who's that in front of Adam? Yeah, Alfie Prince. He's got to slow
That's
down.
another slowdown, yeah.
Good call from Chris Jackson.
Well, after all that work on the first lap, that hurts.
Yeah, it really does. He's going to be at the back because you get
Yeah.
Oh, Tony!
Ooh, Tony, steady. Yeah, the slowdowns are terrible, aren't they, on the first lap?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
You get mugged by the entire field. So Tony tucked up behind Wayne Sanderson now. He's lost a position there, hasn't he?
He's pushing hard.
Yeah, he
He's
started
looking-
second, but then went down to third, got back to second.
He's looking
and now
and the
dropped
ball's
again.
on. Let's see how he
look
does.
at Liam O'Connor. Oh, he's given best there to Vincent.
Is that,
They've stayed in the same positions. Tell you what, this is a good race so far already. This is class.
It's
Look
excellent.
at that through. It's Indianapolis, that corner, isn't it?
Yep.
One in the distance. Oh, is that
Whoa,
damage on the
baby!
side of Ant Woodward's car
There he
already?
is, yeah.
So who's he contacted with there?
Abel Burham just spun in Indianapolis, I believe. I don't know if he was hit or not. I'm not sure.
I think he may have been done by Jordan Wheatley.
Yeah,
Just an apology there on the chat.
and he's also got a big scar on the side of his car, probably.
Yeah, to answer your question, Pete, look for a car with damage on the right-hand side.
Yeah. Gary, where is he? Wow. Can't really tell now. He's
23rd.
yeah. He's not dropped as many places as Abel Verben. Yeah. He's dropped 10 places so far.
Yeah, so I think Abel was hit by.
Gary. Yeah, Gary's looks like the front of his car's
There it is. There.
missing
Yeah.
the bonnet.
Oh, and then Gary drove into the
Yeah.
back. He had nowhere to go. That might have a very significant effect on downforce for these cars.
Yeah, he might go quicker.
Stuart Durkee's handy in this car, isn't he?
He certainly is. Again, you know, he's one of those drivers that takes to anything. Where Abdul's moved up a little bit as well.
Sam Devantier is currently in 6th, and he's pulled 7 places already. There's no back fin on that triple.
No, he's gone for the lightweight, no downforce
Yeah.
setup.
Tell you what, it should be good down the straights though.
Lane O'Connor's pulling off to the side toward the back. I don't know whether they got a
slow down.
Slow down, okay.
Slow down for Liam O'Connor.
So easy, isn't it, round here?
Yeah, and that'll have been a big in there as well, because that's Mulsanne straight, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like 31 seconds or something. It's ridiculous.
Yes.
God.
Park it for a lap.
Yeah, the race is over by then. Jeez.
Although he's so slow, I can't think that he's not got damage. Oh, what was that? Oh, there's all sorts going on here now.
That is.
Johan Hellemans. That.
Yeah.
He's been
Yeah,
turned.
he got pushed by the guy in the Shell Oil Mustang, whoever that is. I'm not sure who that is.
I don't know who that is at the minute.
Can't get a
Jordan
number.
Wheatley again, is it?
It could be. Making himself popular. I don't know. I've seen that car before. Well, it's a very popular paint, isn't it?
Number 18.
Here we go.
Number 18.
He's at the back of this queue now. 5 cars back.
18 is Alfie Prince.
Right. It's the one behind. Yes, it is. It's Alfie Prince then who turned him. He's got damage on the right-hand side of his car, just for measure.
And I think he's trying to hit Ben Collin, too, at the moment.
Tony wide again. Is that Mulsanne again?
That was identical, wasn't it, to the first time?
Yeah. Unless it was the same replay.
Well, Lame O'Connor's disconnected, so I'm hoping he comes on the chat and lets us know what happened.
Yeah, maybe that was technical then. I don't know.
Could be. Up and looks like Alfie Prince just crashed into a what corner is that?
Is that Indianapolis? No, because these guys are entering.
I think that's
Indianapolis
Mulsanne,
now.
isn't it? Mulsanne, maybe. Okay, he disconnected too, I believe, or he's going back to the pits, maybe.
Yeah, he's right at the back and he's reset the car.
Yeah, he's gone.
And he's gone, yes. And so is Lane. Did we already say that? Probably.
Yes.
AAA still staying ahead of a lot of cars.
See, like I mentioned, you're going like hell on that one side of the course, and then you come to all these strategic corners, and you're not doing 200 miles an hour anymore, and it's really tough to judge sometimes. Oh, we got somebody sideways here, and let's see, near the Porsche sign, number 26.
26.
The Boost mobile car. Yep.
Who's 26?
That is Jordan Wheatley.
Ah, right. So we're watching these three, but at the very front of the field, there's only about a quarter, 3 quarters. Ooh!
Wow!
God.
What a save by Tyler Newitt. Holy mackerlandy! There you go, Andrew Hopley. Holy mackerlandy! Well, he's been practicing his drifting. I gotta tell you.
I'd like to see that one again.
Wow!
That was spectacular.
That
It
was,
sure
wasn't it?
was. Here it is, I think.
So he's gone off,
Yeah.
come back on,
Ooh!
and then lost it again.
Yeah.
And then he must get hit when he joins again.
Miro Hrasky's off the course.
He's all over
Back
it.
on. Oh, wait
Yeah.
a minute. Just spun again. It's the dark stuff, Miro. There you go. In all due respect, it's hard to get back on.
It is when there's cars passing you at 100 miles an hour.
Yeah, and you're trying to get on there as fast as you can, hitting the gas pedal.
Yeah, so this little battle.
Yeah, what's happened to Stuart Dick? Because he was up Tony's tailpipe.
He was. I don't know. I think he's had a slowdown because there's no damage on his car. These two now are duking it out. Wayne Sanderson and Tony Kloosterman. Look how even that is. And at the front, there's only 3/4 of a second separating the first two. Tony's managed to make that work quite confidently, hasn't he? It's there was no arguing there. Ooh, Tyler, that's going to get you 3.2 seconds worth of slowdown.
About 30 seconds.
I got that one before, that's all, so I know
31 seconds. I go, what? He's drafting Marco. Well, not quite. He's falling back a little bit. He must be bleeding off his time or something there. That's Marcus Bletz ahead of him. And the wheelie bin special. And then Marco Lewert's up the street from him a little bit. Whoa! Little roadblock.
That is Stuart Dick.
That was coming out of the Michelin chicane
Yeah.
when that happened. Yep. You know, I was wondering why Ant Woodward had number 10, but this is an official race. I forgot. No, he's not number 10.
Just absolutely flung it into that corner, didn't he?
Yep.
Adam Wright's now sizing him up.
What's the replay? Oh, the Irwin car. That's Stuart Dick in the Irwin car?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. So here we are at the very front. Corey Preston and Marco Nemela are both still in this race, just for everybody's information.
Corey Preston, every time he races with us, he always seems to be chasing somebody for first place, doesn't he?
Yeah, it's true, isn't it? Yeah.
I'll not forget that race at Oran Park.
Oh
That
my
was just
God.
ridiculous. Oh, slow down on the last chicane.
Yeah, I thought he took a lot of curb there.
Yeah. Took so much curb, he nearly had to get charged for it.
Oh, that hurt. Wow.
And these two are still going at it.
Yeah, if Wayne can stick with through this first section.
Yeah, he'll be Slipstream
he's-
City.
Yep.
Stacey will be very happy about that.
Lost a little bit there.
Wayne O'Connor is in the interview room, Clyde. Go get him.
There you go.
Oh, Ant Woodward's off. He's going to get a slowdown.
Wayne, good evening. Oh, not so good for you. What happened, mate?
I'll come in for an interview right after it and then left because I knew I'd swear. But, I mean, you know what I mean? Just like, I was so raging, man.
That's funny. What happened?
It
didn't look like you had any damage.
I had no damage, nothing. I got caught up in a slow down fest. Right. So I got it down to 1 second and then I pulled out and I seen a car coming up the inside. So I pulled back in again and I thought, right, the 1 second's gone. Put the foot down and it went hold for 41 seconds. You know what? Just didn't bother anymore. Just give up.
I haven't got a bleep machine that's like confident enough to cover all your swear words.
I know, it's mental. The thing is, I went shopping with the missus last weekend and she says, you know what, you're going to hate to stop swearing. She says, every time I hang about with you, I start swearing. So that's why I didn't come in straight away.
Probably a good call. Oh, shame you had that, mate.
I just got my pedals sorted out and that. I've been driving for the last 3 years on like 30% before they lock up.
Wow, bad shot.
Sorry, Ant Wood was just absolutely mullered another car. I couldn't tell who it was.
It's Marco Lewert.
Oh, is it? Damn, that was a big hit as well. So, unlucky, Lane. Are you racing?
Yes.
No, we're not racing the weekend, are we?
No, we're not, but yeah, I'm back in it now. I've got the pedal sorted.
Oh, wicked. That's good then. You just got to watch for them slowdowns, mate.
Yeah, aye. And the swear words.
And the swear words, yeah. You want to have a shout out to anybody like your missus before you go?
Nah. just tell Johnny Brandon he's a cock.
Yeah, he knows that already. Don't worry about it.
We do.
Yeah.
Right, okay, no worries.
See you, Lane. Take care, mate.
Easy, guys.
So Lane O'Connor there. So there's been a lot of action whilst we were talking to Lane.
And Woodward's restyled the front of his car on the back of, who was it? Marco's.
Marco Lewert.
Yeah, Tony Kloosterman had a spin as well.
Oh, I missed that one. I must have been laughing at Lane. Oh, he did. He's back in 5th.
I mean, I'm really
This is
surprised.
it on screen now.
Oh, he's hit
he locked
a
up.
curb. Oh, that's a big one as well. Don't hit anything.
He
There you
didn't
go.
hit anything, but he lost 2 places.
Yeah, that could have been a lot worse.
I can't believe Ant Woodward. It almost. Whoop! Ant Woodward is spinning. Actually. Oh no, that's already happened. I'm sorry.
Tony.
Yeah, and Woodward just looked like he missed his braking point and,
He sure
and
did.
used Marcus
There we go.
as his brakes.
Marco Lewert into
There
the
we
pits
go.
early as per usual.
I think the pit lane's going to get very busy very quickly soon.
Hey, Lamont, you just put your foot down. Nothing happens. Oh yeah, look at these cars. They look like they've been in a demolition derby.
No.
Oh my goodness.
There's not a straight panel on any of them.
Okay, Marco Lewert's coming in the pits.
That's tight. Oh dear. Who is that? Abel
That's Abel Verman, yeah.
His car looks like his paint job looks like U.S. Air Force camouflage. Really does.
Oh, you're talking about
Maybe
Timo.
that's. Yeah,
Yeah,
not
Timo,
even.
yeah.
It is a nice paint job. Whoever that is behind Tyler has just got a monster slowdown because he was well wide.
Put the anchor out.
Sergey Ravez has crashed somewhere.
Really? Well,
Might have been a while ago.
Sergey Ravez? I think I have him on screen with, I don't know who's behind him.
Well, he's just come out in front of.
Miro
Look at
Haraski.
it now.
Yeah.
He's in the Jack Daniels car.
Right,
Just
exactly.
fun in front of Marco Namela.
That was just a kind of self-spin.
Yeah. Self-inflicted, that one.
Oh, yeah, okay.
What happens when you go too deep into that corner? The banking on that turn is weird. It makes the car over-rotate.
So Marco Namela, one of our fellow commentators on BSTV, he's come out in 12th place. And he's going to be hoping that a lot of these cars in front of him pits before he gets to them.
Yep, he pitted a little bit early. We're coming up on halfway shortly here.
Gary says he's got 2 minutes of optionals, but losing 10 seconds a lap, it's probably worth taking him, and I think I agree with him.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you strike the front end of this car, it's just optional city, isn't it? So he's lucky he's not got a meatball, actually.
Yeah, for sure.
So Chris Jackson's come up with a good point. The clear track that Marco's got at the moment is will hopefully, for him, get him out of.
Oh, Gary.
Yeah, we'll hopefully get him out of, or drop Corey out of his slipstream.
Yeah.
Once Corey pits. We'll have to see what their lap times are.
I'm telling you, that second corner after the start-finish line's a bugger, that left-hander right there.
Yeah.
You have to go a lot slower than you think you do through there.
Yeah. Cold tires, it's pure evil as well.
Oh, terrible there.
Ooh. That was a bit of a send for Indianapolis, wasn't it? Who is that? Behind Sergey. No, it's not. That is Sergey.
Yeah, Sergey's in the Jack Daniels. You got Ant Woodward behind him.
It's because Miro's in a paint scheme I've not seen him in before.
Yeah.
Looks like a.
I think it's the same pattern, isn't it? He's just changed the colours.
It's like an iRacing generic to me, but maybe not.
Yeah, well, that's 2 different lines through there for sure. I don't think Miro's got the right one, seeing as he's just been done through Porsche.
It's part of the track these guys are on right now. Boy.
I don't like it. Do I, Clyde?
It's tough, isn't it?
It really is.
It's all right if you're in a car with massive downforce.
Is it?
Yeah.
For most people.
Who's that in the pits? Ant Woodward?
That's Ant Woodward in the
Yep,
pits,
okay.
yeah.
We're checking out his feet at the minute. He's going to
Footwork,
get a slow down for that. Or a
Hopefully
dangerous pit entry. That'll be a dangerous pit entry, won't it?
Yeah.
We'll get a hold now on his pit stop. That'll please him.
Well, this is an all-action race.
It is. Have we got AAA's camera as well?
Yeah,
I saw him up there, yeah.
Yeah, because Stacey was mentioning his kit.
Ah, right, okay.
There we go.
Maybe she wasn't talking about his... No,
Never mind, Pete. Too much information, Pete.
Sat in the pits at the minute.
Our latest winner in the GT4s. Wednesday nights.
Oh. Nice catch, Miro. Holy God.
Okay, I think Ben was telling Marco to go.
Yes, that would be the sensible option.
So Corey Preston has been in.
Ah. Oh, that's an engine.
That's Gary Craig.
Gary lost an engine?
Yeah. That's not usually repairable.
Did he do that on purpose? Oh no, there it goes. Wow. Maybe a downshift, huh?
Possible. But more likely the damage that he'd already incurred.
Yeah, that's true. Yep. That's true. He was riding bonnetless there for a little while.
So Ben Cullen is currently between Marco Namela and Corey Preston. Stacey will be happy that Wayne's in the lead at the moment. Tyler Newitt's having a rough race tonight.
Yeah, he's been sideways more than he has straight. Who's that behind him? Is that Ant Woodward behind him? I can't see exactly.
No, I think that's Tony
Cullen. Ben Cullen, yes I am.
Tony. Okay, Tony.
Oh, that was
Whoops.
Ravez around again.
Yes, it was.
He's all on his own.
What? I can't do that in front of traffic. Crikey. Watch this. This is one of those ones where you go, really? You wanted to do that? I mean, style points, 99, right, out of 100, but not for the code browns that 5 cars just got.
They all avoided him, though.
Nah, that wasn't very good. Did a nice donut there, though.
Well, that was always going to end in tears.
Yeah. Oh. How did he catch that? His tyres are absolutely cooked, aren't they? So,
yeah,
guys, I'm talking about.
Is that him that just drove off the road, too? Wow. I think it's that Sergey Raves, right? Yeah. Raves?
So if we get a chance, Sam, and if you can find it, it looks like Gary Craig's pit stop was comedy gold.
I think he's shot through his pit stall or something like that.
No, he's not put his foot on the brake.
Huh?
So he's rolling backwards down pit road.
I should be laughing, that's funny.
Oh, there he goes.
How do you even manage that? I've never done that. I've done lots of other stuff. Have you ever
Bye,
done
Gary.
I can't say that I have ever done
Look at
that, to be honest.
that? He says he did it for the fans. Are you sure you did?
Even he's realised that.
That's class.
He must have rolled back about 10 pit stalls.
That's brilliant.
Class.
Thanks,
That's got to
Gary.
make a bloopers roll.
Yeah. Oh dear. iRacing bottom 10 or what? Not the top 10.
Yeah.
So if we look very carefully, we'll find Stuart Dick leading this race now.
Yeah, although he's not pitted, has he?
No, of course, but I've not seen him in this car before, and even to be in a position where you're leading, even for a short time, that's impressive, isn't it?
Well, the way he's taken over the TCR in our other league there, I got to tell you, I'm convinced he's a pretty accomplished driver.
That's Tom Stanley.
What?
Oh crap, that's right. Yeah, but he's usually never mind. You know,
Stuart's a very good driver.
Yes, he is.
He's the greeny coloured Porsche.
That's right.
In a GT4.
Looks like a military vehicle. Yeah.
So Stuart, currently leading the race. He needs to pit the car though, as Clyde just mentioned. But fantastic performance so far, either way. Given the fact that I've never seen him in the car, this is impressive.
Now, has Sam Devantier pitted yet?
Can't tell from the screen.
Yes, he has.
Wow.
Yeah. Who's left to pit?
I believe he got Stuart Dick, Abel Verman,
And
Sergey Ravez, and Aaron Bradshaw.
Right.
Sergey's going to have to pit because he's literally running on the rims, I think.
Oh, that's a bit of straight onness.
He's got no...
Oh, you can't go that way, can you? Oh, you can. I mean, that's impressive, that.
He's got no grip at all.
No, he's absolutely melted his tyres. Oh, here we go.
He parked it very nicely between the tire walls there.
Yeah, this is...
this is something else.
This is Abel Verman and... Is it
Skillback? Yeah.
And we've switched to Marcus Plex chasing Tyler through Indianapolis. Oh, side by side here. Tyler's not got that done yet.
Well, Tyler seems to have pitted and has still got no grip.
Dear. He's not got Johnny Brandon's grip hack then, has he?
Johnny must be mad.
Good God.
Okay, so here's a special for you, Pete. The man who has no idea how to hold his foot on the brake during a pit stop.
Gary, man. What happened in the pit stop?
Good job I don't take myself too seriously. Well, it was just a series of comedy errors from the start of qualifying onwards, really.
Did you go for a wee during your pit stop and didn't notice your car rolling?
No, I had, well, at the start, the guy in front of me didn't start at all. He didn't get a slow start, he just didn't start at all. So I tried to swerve, but it clipped him anyway. So you know, little clip thought it was okay. As soon as we got on that back straight, everyone just drove away from me. Right. So I just made it to the end of lap 4 where I knew I could get a pit stop and make it to the end. And I was going to sit through my optionals. It was like 1 minute 50. And you know, if I'd taken 80 seconds worth, because I was losing 10 seconds a lap, it would have been worth it. So I thought, right, a couple of minutes, I'll just tell the guys on chat, have a bit of a laugh about it. Looked back up and I was halfway back down the pit line. Because when you sat on the grid, you have a, the brakes automatically applied. So I thought when you're in the pit stop, it would be similar, but nope, look back up and I'm not in my pit stall, not getting repairs anymore. Going for the reverse 13th lap.
Now you do realize you're going to be on the blooper reel, don't you, Gary?
Oh, I hope so.
Yeah, we're submitting it for not for the top 10.
Oh, I'd love to see that. Get on the official iRacing. The Dunce top 10, yeah.
So you also ended up having to drive into the back of somebody coming out of either Mulsanne or one of the right-handers.
Yeah, I mean, what's another 4X?
Well, yeah, I mean, he was fully parked in the middle of the track, wasn't he? It's not like you had anywhere to go.
Well, there was two, yeah. There was one guy who rejoined in front of me, so I hit him. And then there was another guy who lost it in front of me, didn't hold his brakes, and then came right across the track, forcing me to go off the track. I got a 0.4 of a second slowdown and tried to slow down. And by the time I got round the Porsche curves, it was this 1 second slowdown, even after I'd gone slower. So it just all got wrong.
That was class. Oh, dear.
It's another night in the V8 for me.
Well, yeah, maybe. 100% of your fan club's watching though, so Elvis and Alan are on the chat unless you've not already spotted them. So, anybody you'd like to have a shout out to before we let you go?
Yeah, everyone at the clown school I went to. I had one of those little clown cars.
Have the doors fallen off your car and 20 clowns piled out of it?
Yeah, the wheels, the smoke coming out, everything. Yeah, so the clown school, clown driving school 101.
Well, you were very noticeable.
Sniff this flower, yeah.
I might have to get my paint shop to do me a special clown car paint job for the next few races.
Be careful what you ask for, Gary.
No, that will happen. Yeah. Well, very entertaining and very funny. Shame you picked up some X's along the way, really. So anyway, better luck next time.
Cheers! I'll watch the rest of the race. Have a good one.
See you, Gary.
See you.
Excellent.
He's always good fun, isn't he?
Yes. That was class. Typing away on the chat whilst his car rolls backwards down pit lane. So.
Oh dear. If that doesn't make not the top 10, a bit like what was his name who smashed into the into the pit entry sign? What was his name? Can't remember.
Razin Fazui.
Oh yeah.
Razin Fazui.
That was so funny.
And then he had a laugh, like hysterical laughter. I thought that was hilarious. God.
So good that.
Right, so where are we in this race then?
That was funny.
Going on. I don't know.
8 of 12. But now that everybody's pitted, Marco Lamela is back in the lead, and he's got a 3-second lead over Corey Preston. Wayne Sanderson sits in third, Marcus Blett's fourth, Sam Devantier in fifth. Tyler Newitt is up there in sixth, Tony Kloosterman seventh, Vincent Skilbeck eighth, Stuart Dick in ninth, and Adam Right in 10th.
Marco just lost 1 second.
He did, didn't he?
Yeah. In the he will lose many more now because that could be a slowdown again.
Yeah, that's
baby.
2.2 seconds that slowdown.
It's a slowdown.
Wow, he's out there too far. Yep.
He's getting flashed at. I don't know why he was getting flashed at. Corey's about half a mile behind him.
Well, he's almost in draft range.
He's in draft range. 1.5 seconds gets you some slipstream in this car. Tony Kloosterman's dropped down quite a lot, hasn't he? He's now back in 7th.
Yeah, he had that spin, didn't he?
Yeah.
We've seen him a couple of times, haven't we? We've seen him almost lose it.
Yeah.
Tony's had some incidents tonight. Too bad.
I think Sam Devantier is about to pick off Tyler Newitt. Well, he's not about to. He's just done it.
It's a done deal, yeah.
Yeah, big time. And he's got tow on the car in front as well. AAA. Why has AAA still not got a boot? He's been in the pits.
Yeah, don't forget they don't get a fast repair, do they? So
no, I know, but I think he'd stop some of it. It mustn't affect the handling of the car very much. Ben Cullen up 10 places. What's that?
Yeah, it's that paint.
He's still trying to claim credit for that, are you? Marcus Blatt has clearly had some sort of issue with Tyler.
And AAA driving is inset in the screen there.
Here we go, replay of this. This is going to be a bit naughty. Ooh. Deary me. That was Tyler getting his braking point all wrong. Yeah, that was a massive misjudgment. That's not even a send because he was out of control.
Sam Devante said thank you very much.
Yeah, he did. Christmas time.
That aerial shot really gives it away. Whew.
So on board with Corey Preston chasing down Marco Namela.
I thought he'd already been closer.
Don't forget that now Marco joins us in the commentary booth, we can also claim credit if he wins.
Oh, right, okay, that's cool.
Yeah, all his new friends, yeah.
Here we go. Is that AAA?
It's AAA on Ben.
AAA is technically cheating, isn't he? Because he's got no downforce whatsoever.
Nice to see he's using the stick shift.
Yeah, and he's doing it just like a proper right-hand drive car, too. Look at that.
Yeah, we can't see if he's blipping, though, can we?
No, he won't show his feet. He's got hobbit feet.
Airy.
Virtual reality on. He's leaning into the corners and everything. Wow.
Yeah, these two are going to be doing this for the rest of the race, I think.
He was waving about something then.
Get out of the way. Oh, he's behind. He's trying to get by Ben Cullen, right? Yeah. No, that's not him.
Yeah, that is.
Oh, it is. Okay.
Lane's asked you a question for which there can only be you to answer it, Clyde.
Yeah, I've got no idea, Lane, to be honest.
Stacey's asked, does everyone have full kit like AAA? I'm going to go with no, because I don't. I race with triples. What the hell am I racing with there? Logitech wheel and pedals. And my seat looks nothing like that. What about you, Clyde? What are you driving with? You do VR though, don't you?
I do VR, yeah. I've got a Thrustmaster wheel, Huskenveld pedals. Yeah, it's not a bad little setup. But, you know, there's cheap stuff out there. Everybody starts somewhere.
And I don't think AAA is starting out looking at his rig.
No, that's right. You build it up over time, don't you? That's like you do with any hobby.
Yeah.
Lane O'Connor says, I've got a snorkel and flippers I race with.
It does show.
So Tyler and Stuart still duking it out here.
Yeah, so that's for 8th place. I think that's Vincent Skillbeck just ahead of them.
It is, yes. And Marco Namela appears to have pulled out a really big lead over Corey Preston compared to the last time we looked at them. It's just shot up to 3 seconds.
Yeah.
But I know that timing around Le Mans isn't accurate very much.
Yeah, Chris Jackson is spending a lot of money on kit at the moment. Just a shame Mary won't let him race. I think Marco is just genuinely quicker than Corey.
Right.
And I don't think Corey quite was in that toe range at the right place on the track.
Yeah, and I don't know that Corey hasn't had an incident because his last lap time wasn't nearly as competitive.
And Stuart Dick's gotten by Tyler Newitt.
I think that'll go on for a while as well.
Back and forth, yeah.
Yeah. They're not going to get away from one another because the slipstream's too great round here. I think they're very evenly matched. So this is Timo Lehtinen. Ooh, very wide. That's going to get punished.
He's got James Ellis chasing him down.
I don't think he'll be chasing for much longer. Out of the gas for James.
Let's see, we're coming down the home stretch. We're apparently on lap 11 for Mark Nurmela.
Yeah, they've just started lap 11.
It's that famous penultimate lap.
It is. Ben Cullen and AAA still going at it.
Ooh, it's AAA.
What happened there?
I don't know, but it's giving the place back to Ben again.
Yeah.
Went off track. Yeah, gotta slow down probably.
I don't think that missing rear wing is affecting his car, though, is it?
No, not at all. Even in the twisty bits, he looks competitive.
Unless Ben's just utter rubbish.
Also could be true. Andy's listening, so that'll put him off.
Yeah. There's the flash of the lights.
Jackson's just admitted that he's doing deals with his wife.
Yeah.
In order to get time to race. He's not under the thumb, is he? He's under the entire hand. The entire hand.
So Tom Stanley is saying that Abdul's wing is there on his stream.
All right.
But not for us.
Odd.
And obviously, what we're seeing on the YouTube is Sam's stream with no wing. I'm watching mine with no wing. You're watching yours with no wing.
Yep.
I'm watching the broadcast. He's missing his wing. Let me see on what I'm watching here. On iRacing viewing, he doesn't have a wing on the back. No. You are referring to AAA, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Nope.
Ben, if AAA has a wing, don't blink your lights. If he has no wing, blink your lights.
There we
No
go.
wing for
No wing.
No wing.
Great, thanks, Ben.
Tom Stanley, you are seeing things.
Don't bin it, Ben. Triple A's flashing his lights. That's class.
Man, whoa! Whew, he almost lost it that time. Whoa.
Funny stuff.
Triple A's probably back there thinking, what the hell's the matter with that guy?
Yeah, good that Lane can spell Glaswegian.
I agree, Chris, and they'll make fantastic dust collectors.
Yeah.
So, leaders are just starting the final lap.
Yep, this is Marco Nurmela making his way around Dunlop.
4 seconds now. Just needs to
Into-
hold it together. And it's a win for BSTV.
He's claiming that, yeah.
We can hear you, Abel.
I think Tyler's complaining because he listens to the stream while he's racing as well, but we've not asked him to do anything. Should we ask him to spin the car?
No.
Let's see Tyler.
Stay on the track, Tyler.
Yeah. Good lad, Tyler.
So Tony's putting massive pressure on Marcus Blitz. He wants that top 5.
Well, those things are singing down the straightaway, aren't they?
Yeah.
Unbelievable! Wow.
Fantastic round here. This has been a brilliant race. It's had
Really
loads
has.
of stuff going on.
Has.
Chris Jackson's been told he's not allowed to watch the stream anymore either. So
Has he got the washing up to do as well?
yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, that's wide. Not enough to get you any kind of slowdown or anything. It's just not the optimal line.
So back to the leader. He's got just under half a lap. I don't think Corey Preston's had much of an answer for him tonight, if I'm honest.
No, he's steadily pulled out a bigger gap, hasn't he?
Well, Corey got in trouble when he had that big slowdown. That's when he kind of lost track and never really recovered.
I've got Ben Cullen has had a crash.
Oh.
Doesn't seem to be slipping down the leaderboard, so it was probably just a spin.
Yeah. So Marco Namela heads towards the Porsche curves.
Yeah, he's just got the trickiest section of the track to do now.
Yep. Pure evil, this bit, really.
I can't see how they start that off so wide, because if I try that, I can't get the car back in again.
No, and I plough into that blue wall there quite often as well.
Plough into every wall quite
Well,
often.
there is that, yeah. Thanks for pointing that out to everybody.
Yeah,
Did I tell you about Bathurst?
only a few hundred times, yeah.
yeah. Marco's coming up to a couple of other tricky little jigs back and forth.
Yep. One more turn. And
There we
there
go.
it is. A win
Hey, big
for
wiggle.
Marco Namela.
Well done, Marco.
Second place to Corey Preston, who just didn't have anything for Marco.
No, but second is massively impressive.
Yeah, Wayne Sanderson looks like he's going to come home in third.
Stacey will be very happy.
Going to give an XVR car a podium finish.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sam Devantier fourth.
Nice drive by him.
Marcus Blitz is going to hold off Tony Kloosterman.
Tyler got to slow down at the last turn, I think. Or maybe not, seeing as Stuart was saying he was at 90 degrees.
So Stuart Dick comes home 8th. Tyler Newitt 9th. Oh,
Wow,
What?
crash.
Is that Sergey?
that is, yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Drove right off the track. Wow.
It was weird because isn't that a straight bit of track now? Oh, he was coming out of the turn.
Yeah.
He was coming out
Right.
of the Michelin.
Yeah, chicane.
Yeah, thank
Just too much on the
Right.
gas.
you. Michelin curvy spot. Yeah.
So this is Yeah, this is for position, isn't it?
Yeah, we're still going on.
Yeah. So this is
It's
Timo
still-
closing down James Ellis. Or it was. Oh, it still is.
Still 7 cars to finish.
Yep. These two are going to finish in these positions by the look of it. It's a good result, though. 11th. Oh, no, hang on. 14th and
13th
15th.
and
13th and 14th. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Well done, gentlemen. This is not easy.
And Woodward, is he out of fuel? No,
I don't think so. He's
he's
just,
just tricking us.
yeah, he's just drag racing it over the line, isn't he? And then we've got still more to finish, of course. Miro Hraski is back there somewhere. Here he is.
There he is. He should come home next.
Oh, lock up. And made it to the end, which is a decent result.
Yep. Very
Aaron
good.
Bradshaw, where's he? There he is. He's got the same livery on as Sergey, has he?
Yeah.
Right. Stock paint, maybe.
Yeah, it's a popular real life one, isn't it?
Oh, is it? Right.
Yeah.
He seems to be getting closed down pretty quick by Sean Jameson. He's not out of fuel, is he? Ooh, yeah.
Wow. Whoa.
Oh, dear.
That was pretty close.
Yeah, I know it's only for like 18th place, or 17th place, but wow.
And Sergey Ravez is our last one.
Finisher, yeah.
Wow.
That was
Well,
tremendous.
That was
Really
an
was.
absolutely amazing race.
Yeah.
Really was.
Even into Vince Gilby.
Isn't that
That's Vincent
Vincent
Skilbeck.
Skilbeck?
Yeah. So, shall I?
Go for it.
So, your race winner was Marco Namela for Racecraft Esports. Corey
right.
Preston was second.
I got. Oh, jam.
You all right, Bill?
Got echoes from you, Pete.
Oh, right, okay. Corey Preston was second. Wayne Sanderson third. Sam Devantier
Mike, can you hear me?
fourth.
Yeah, we can hear you, Bill.
Yeah. Marcus Bletz
We're
in
losing
fifth. Sixth is Tony Klusterman. Seventh is Vincent Skilbeck. Stuart Dick finished eighth. Tyler Newitt ninth. Adam Wright in 10th. AAA Abdul Alamri in 11th. Ben Cullen in 12th. 13th was James Ellis. Timo Lettinen in 14th. 15th was Ant Woodward. Miro Hraski in 16th. 17th was Aaron Bradshaw. 18th was Sergey Ravez. Trips over. There we go. We got Sean Jameson in 19th, Marco Lowert in 20th, Abel Verben in 21st, Gary Craig in 22nd, 23rd was Jordan Wheatley, stop making me laugh, 24th was Johan Hellemans, Alfie Prince, I'm laughing now, so I got tears in my eyes, Alfie Prince is 25th, and 26th, Liam O'Connor.
Excellent. Right. Well, we've got people queuing up in the booth. So I'm going to bring our race winner in for you first, Pete.
Welcome to the booth, our victor, Marco Namela. How are you doing?
Well, that was a nice race.
Yeah, I mean, you commanded that one pretty much, didn't you? You were pulling away from Corey Preston at the end. You were pulling away from the entire field at the beginning. It was a great race and a great result for you, right?
Yeah, it was a tough one. The first stint was horrible. Like I didn't get the tires working at all, so I just banked on the second stint. So I had a good tactic to save fuel and then have still a couple laps to push.
Right. No tires taken at the pit stop though. Was that?
Yeah.
Or did you? Oh, right, you did. Right. So, any other standout moments in your race? There was a lot of action behind you, it has to be said.
I had one lap where I think I had 3 slowdowns. That was one lap.
Yeah, there was Chris Jackson saying it was going to be slow down city, and he wasn't wrong. There was loads of people getting caught out at various different places on the track, but you managed to avoid all the shenanigans from further back. You got into the lead and stayed in the lead, and then extended your lead towards the end. So a job well done, really, isn't it?
Yeah, I didn't have much practice, but this is one of my favorite tracks. I have like 400 hours on this track on different cars, so this is a pretty familiar track to me.
Mm-hmm. Any surprises in the race for you?
I was surprised how bad my tires were on the, like, as soon as they started sliding a lot, I was struggling a lot, but I still held on. So that was my, like, maybe a little bit more setup work, and it would be better.
No, brilliant. Anybody you'd like to thank before we let you go and pop your simulated champagne bottle?
You guys and league sponsor Racetech, all the drivers. This is really good to have this was a pretty large grid, so yeah. Thanks.
No problem. Thank you very much, Kimi Räikkönen.
Thanks.
Okay, so let's get these rattled through. So we will bring in Corey Preston next, our second place finisher. Corey, welcome back.
Hello.
How the devil are you?
Yeah, all right.
You sound half asleep, mate.
No, I actually sound a bit peeved, to be honest. I made too many mistakes and got too many slowdowns, so I had an opportunity.
Go on, sorry.
I was going to say I had an opportunity to stay with Marco in the last 2 laps there, and I binned it. So yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
well,
I was going to say to you, what was that a case of you making more mistakes than Marco, or did you feel that Marco had the pace on you outright?
I would definitely say he had pace on me outright, but yeah, just my aim was to sit in his draft and save some fuel, which didn't end up happening. So I got a slowdown right before the lap before the in lap, so I lost his draft, and then he pitted 4 seconds in front of me, and I come out like 4.5 behind him. So yeah, it meant I couldn't really fuel save, and yeah, it just made my race a whole lot more difficult.
Yeah, and then we see, I think Marco said he got 3 slowdowns in 1 lap. And we see you get it almost back to a second. So you must have thought you was in with a chance then.
Oh yeah, and then I got to slow down on coming onto the Mulsanne, and that was game over.
Yeah, it's a horrible track for that. But apart from that, second place, big field, a track that looks easy, but is a lot more technical than people give it credit for, and especially in these cars. I think you should be, happy rather than peeved that you came home in second.
Yeah, I mean, second's always good, but yeah, I genuinely had a chance to battle Marco, and I blew it. So
yeah, well, better luck next time, mate. Before we let you go, anybody you'd like to thank?
Just the usual, Brad and Natrad and whatnot. So yeah, thanks for supporting us, and yeah, I'll see what other rounds I can make. Being Le Mans.
It's always a pleasure when you're on the grid, mate.
Yeah, it is.
Okie dokie. Well, we'll let you go. I don't know whether you're just getting up or just going to bed, but it's obviously a really silly o'clock in the morning over there. So enjoy the rest of whatever you're going to do today, and hopefully we'll see you again in the very near future.
Yeah, thanks, boys.
So Corey Preston there, our second finisher. We've got them all coming in tonight. So next up for you, Pete, third place finisher, Wayne Sanderson.
Wayne Sanderson, good evening. Welcome to the booth.
Evening.
So Stacey on the chat was very pleased that you finished because your car has yellow on it. And you finished third, which is even better. Third place, podium finish. Tell us about your race.
Really exciting at the start. Really enjoyed the battle with Tony. I really thought that was going to carry on for the whole race, but it was a little bit short-lived, unfortunately. So the race got a bit quiet thereafter. Just had a bit of a gap to people behind and just managed it for the rest of the race.
Yeah, you managed to avoid all the shenanigans that went on at the start, and obviously people had various different offs and come-ins together, as you'd expect around Le Mans. But you managed to keep away from all of that and stay pretty clean. You had Tony in close company for quite a long time, didn't you?
Yeah, no, that was great fun. I'm used to Tony disappearing off into the sunset these days, but I think because of the long straights and everything, any advantage he had, I was able to claw him back, and then he made a couple of small errors as well, so I got better run out of him out of a couple of corners and got past him. So yeah, it was a bit of a shame he threw it away, unfortunately. I would have liked to have kept it up for the duration.
Yeah, shame he had a spin, which kind of put him down the field somewhat. He's ended up finishing 6th, which is still admirable given the company he's in. And well, I suppose even better for you because it means you got like a 3rd place finish and probably a bag full of iRating and safety rating and everything else that comes with an official race.
Yeah, definitely hope so. Probably not as many points as Corey and Marco, though, that were just in a different league tonight.
Yeah, they were a class apart. Yeah, maybe we'll catch up with them another time. Anybody you'd like to thank before we let you go and celebrate?
Yeah, Backfire for the broadcast as always. The XVR guys, Tyler for the setup. Although I decided to put a wing on mine, and thanks to everybody.
Cheers, Wayne, and we'll see you next time.
Catch you later.
I was busy laughing, I forgot his name.
Right, so they're coming thick and fast at the moment. So next up we have our 4th place finisher, Sam Devantier. Good evening, good morning. I believe you're another one of our Down Under drivers.
Yes, you are, and it actually is morning, so yes, it is good morning.
It is good morning, excellent. So 4th place there, Sam. You must be happy with that. We did see you in quite a few battles. So tell us about your race.
Well, it's a bit of quality, so got the 2 slowdowns both laps, so I wasn't kind of happy with that. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna have fun here, just go to the front, and it was actually quite a fun race. Did see a bit of cheeky flashes from me, because that's what I like to do, just my team. That's why I like to flash, if you're wondering. If you listen to the broadcast, I'd like to do that. So,
okie dokie. There was a lot of action behind you. You managed to, I think you managed to keep your car fairly clean for the whole race, and that is one of the, the things with this Le Mans track, isn't it? It's trying to avoid the slowdowns. And not getting damage on your car, which is going to naturally slow the car down on the long straights.
Yeah. I nearly kind of had one collision nearly, so yeah, it's kind of lucky.
Yeah. Okie dokie. Well, we've still got lots more to get through. So before we let you go, is there anybody you'd like to thank?
Guys, obviously you did the broadcast, you did a good job. Just you guys.
Excellent. We'll settle for that. Nice to see you again, Sam. And hopefully you can join us in a few more races this season.
Yep. Hopefully. See you guys.
See you later. Whew, right, we're getting there. Next up, we have our 5th place finisher, Marcus Blitz.
Good evening, Marcus. Welcome to the booth. How are you doing this fine evening?
So far, so good. First of all, I have to do a big apologize to my teammate Marco to ram in out in the chicane.
Ah, okay. I don't know whether we saw.
I think we missed that, didn't we?
Yeah, that must be the
blue
only
on blue.
Yeah.
So, yeah, apologies again. But other than that, the race was quite fine.
Yeah, I'm sure you're forgiven. So a 5th place finish. That's fantastic. We saw you in quite a few battles throughout the race. How were you getting on with the slowdowns? Did you pick up very much damage in any of the exchanges?
I guess I only had one slowdown actually, and there was one crash with Newitt, but it was fine. The car was fine after that, so no big issues there.
Oh, that's good then. And Le Mans, is that a track that you particularly like? I mean, you must have done hundreds of laps.
Not really. I was doing the Porsche Cup last week here. I don't enjoy it that much, but I was beginning with the V8 Supercars this week and figured out that I was quite competitive. So it seems to be okay, at least in the V8 Supercars for me.
Yeah, I wish I was quite competitive in inverted commas. I'd probably finish 27th in a 26-car race.
Yeah, actually, you should run a race with us.
Can you imagine, Clyde? Can you imagine?
You wouldn't wish that on anybody.
So, you finished ahead of some really slick racers tonight. So you finished ahead of Tony, Tyler, Stewart, and a whole bunch of other guys who've got huge amounts of speed on various tracks. So you must be very happy with that.
Yeah.
Anybody you'd like to thank before we let you go?
I promised our biggest fan Daniel to greet him. So he was watching every race as anonymous because he doesn't have a YouTube account, so he cannot like you. But at least that's one of the typical viewers you have, guys.
Right, fair enough. Well, thank you very much, Marcus Platt, our 5th place finisher tonight.
Thank you, guys. Bye.
Those two, they've got 9 places throughout the race.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Okay, so next up, I believe we've got another driver from the land down under, Vincent Skillbeck. Welcome to the booth.
It's so far.
There he is. There he is. Hello, Vincent. Can you hear us?
I can.
Excellent. So we see you in quite a few battles tonight. Tell us how it was for you.
It was good fun. I had a little bit of issue around Tyler at the start of the race, but just talking, then he apologised. But that was really good fun.
Yeah, it was certainly fun to watch. And we love your paint scheme, that Wheelie Bins paint scheme. And we had a bit of a discussion last week. Are we right in thinking that there was a Wheelie Bin series?
You're close. We are a Aussie Facebook group for iRacing, so we host races every single night of the week. So, yeah.
We knew we'd seen it somewhere before. So is that mainly for, obviously it's in the Australian time zone, so it's just for people really from your part of the world?
But we've got a few internationals. Like we've got one guy in the group that's from Sweden, actually, at the moment. He's pretty fun and fast to drive with, but yeah, we just got to be careful what you thing. But no, we're open to everyone. If anyone wants to join, we just go at them. We got like 3 questions to answer to get in, and yeah, that's about it. As long as you drive clean and have fun, we're all happy.
Excellent. Well, we don't mind promoting other series and groups on here. So, are you happy with your 7th place, or do you think you could have got a bit further up the field?
I'm happy with my 7th. I think I started 6th. So, I reckon I could have been up around where Sam was, but I had, that missing that crash at Milestone just kind of screwed me a little bit. But no, it was fun. I had the speed to get back up behind people, but yeah,
Excellent. Well, it's always fun to watch you race, and like I say, we love the paint scheme. So before we let you go, anybody you'd like to thank?
Yeah, you guys for just broadcasting and probably my sponsors of our Wheelie Win script, which is Too Easy Finance, West End Mazda, Boss Surveillance, Limelight Motorsport, Sim Rigs, and Wolf Graphics.
Well, sponsored by Mr. McKnight.
Yes, Mr. McKnight himself.
Excellent.
We're actually pretty good friends with him, so yeah.
Nice bloke.
Yes, he is.
Next time you speak to him, just tell him Clyde said hello, Shergar. He'll know what you're on about.
I reckon I will hear stories for ages after that. Some of the stories we hear, it's pretty scary.
Yeah. Okay, mate. Well, it's a pleasure having you in the booth. Like I say, pleasure watching your race. Congratulations on your 7th place, Vincent Skillbeck.
Thank you.
Nearly called Vincent Victor then. Right. So, last but not least for you, Pete, is our 9th place finisher, Mr. Waggly Tail No Wing himself, Tyler Newitt.
Tyler Newitt, welcome to the booth. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm good. I've just finished up my apology tour in the interview waiting room.
How many did you have to make?
2.5.
2.5, right.
Yeah, so not a bad day overall. But
yeah, you just not apologizing to the others, yeah?
No,
So-
I had a couple of incidents that were 100% my fault, and one I had to clarify was not 100% my fault. So it was a pretty disappointing race, honestly, because I think I had the pace to be up with Wayne around there. But you make mistakes and you don't finish where you deserve. So, well, you do finish where you deserve, but you don't get the finish you think you want.
Yeah, and I think we've all had races like that, and you just learn from them and move on, don't you? And we saw you do, well, we saw you in loads of battles, it has to be said. I think of all the cars that we saw tonight, you probably had the most footage.
Yeah, my mistake
necessarily for the right reasons sometimes.
Mainly sideways.
Yeah, I heard Clyde say at one point that he's already pitted, but he still has no grip, and that was accurate.
Right.
I think my first mistake was in the second corner. Marco Lewert made a late move. Not an unfair move, but a late move that caught me off guard, and I had a little slide, and that set me back. And I pretty much just spent the entire race stuck in those little battle packs you get, where you can't make up ground except moving forward in the pack, because everybody has a toe and everybody is using the toe to make passes, and you're just leapfrogging one another, and there's just no way forward. And then I pit early because I knew that I could probably jump Marcus and Tony in the pits, and I did jump Tony, and then I got to slow down and we had a little battle, but I did eventually get by Tony through some lap traffic, but the lap traffic slowed me down and I got stuck behind Marcus. And I don't know what wing Marcus was running, but he had to be the only one running close to what I was running, because I could get a toe up to him, but I couldn't get by him. And he was the only car that was true of, and the only car I was stuck behind the whole race, until I crashed into him. So
was that at the chicane where you
we
didn't
got
brake in time or whatever happened?
Yeah, we got caught by Sam, and we're having some nice position swapping between us, and I got a run on Sam out of the first chicane and took it to the inside, and thought the 200 board was the 300 board, basically. And just too late. I realized my mistake, but it was already gone, and so that was that. And then with the damage, I crashed again at Indianapolis, and then with that damage, I lost the top speed, which was pretty much my only advantage with the setup I was running. So it was downhill from there.
Yeah, the damage in this car just rips your top speed away, regardless of what you actually damage, doesn't it? It's and on a track like this, it's so obvious.
Yes, my hugely aero-dependent right door was hurting.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. But you still managed to finish top 10. You're still going to get a decent amount of I rating and probably safety rating, maybe. Don't know.
No. I rating safety rating.
That's a firm no, then, right?
Yeah.
So, anybody you'd like to thank before we let you go tonight?
Yeah, just the team as always. Good to have people to practice with and bounce setup ideas off of, even if they say you're crazy and we're never running the wing that low ever. Good to have teammates. And of course to you guys for broadcasting. It's nice to have big grids.
It's refreshing, that's for sure. Well, thank you very much, Tyler Newitt, our 9th place finisher. Congratulations, because even 9th place is a result round Le Mans. And we'll see you next time.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Excellent. Well, I think Tyler talking about his wing there, if he watches the broadcast back, he'll see that Abdul Al-Amri was running less wing than he was, because he didn't have one. Well, I'm not going to go through a race recap, Pete, because there was just so much that went on in that race. I'll let you just give us a brief summary of what happened.
Well, 12 laps just seemed to fly past. Lots of pocketed competition. Marco Namela confirming that he is the fastest man round Le Mans. And Corey Preston, the second fastest and losing a bit of time as he went through the race. It is slow down city round here. It added to the excitement because cars going backwards through the pack is obviously highly exciting to watch. A few crazy incidents. Gary Craig reversing down pit lane. That's got to make a blooper reel somewhere. I thought just a brilliant race, and it's great to see some of the guys from our other series, like AAA, in this one. And Stuart. It's going to be a really good official strength of field series if they continue to join. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. I think it's been a fantastic race around Le Mans, which can be boring at times, but these guys have proven tonight highly entertaining.
Yeah, and also good to see we're getting more and more of the Australian, New Zealand drivers getting up at silly o'clock in the morning to take part. So that's good as well. Sam, you was horrendously busy tonight.
Probably more than I expected to be in this race. I was more expecting a lot of slowdowns, like Chris said, and just people spread out all over the place, but wasn't the case. It was good.
It was very good. Right, so coming up for you in the next week. So on Sunday, we are in GT3 action with the Virtual Racing Association Grand Touring Club Cup from Road America. Don't miss that massive grid and some fantastic racing. On Wednesday, we're back in GT4 TCR action with round 4 from Road Atlanta. That going to Road Atlanta and Road America in the same week is really throwing Carl Hardy's head all over the place. So let's hope he gets practices in the right tracks. And then next Friday, we are back with the Supercars Series from Montreal. Track I really enjoy, and I think a track that these cars go really, really well round. So big thanks to Pete, Bill, and Sam for joining me tonight. I will be missing for Sunday night's broadcast, but I'm sure the guys will do me proud. Thanks to everybody that gets on there and mentions us and talks to us on the chat and everything else. We really, really enjoy that. Make sure you give us a like. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you follow us on Facebook. Thanks to all the drivers as well that take part. It's been a thoroughly enjoyable race to broadcast and commentate on tonight. And now I need to go to bed because I've got an early start tomorrow. So I shall say good night. Let Sam and Pete say good night because we've lost Bill. He's had issues with Discord. And then we'll close the broadcast and see you all again on Sunday. So it's good night from me.
Yeah, good night, guys. See you on Sunday, hopefully, for the VRA GTCC, where the commentary will be so much better.
See you on Wednesday, guys. I will let Pete do the camera on Sunday then.
No. No.
Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. See you on Sunday.